All right, guys, what's going on? Wes Yancey here. We are out here on Table Rock Lake. It's the end of January 2021, and we are going to be doing a little bit of wintertime fishing. We're going to explore a couple different types of techniques, jerk baits, A-rigs, crankbaits today, maybe a few other things, but we're going to start with those. We're pulling up this bluff tip here, channel swing bank coming in. We're going to fish this channel swing all the way up to this bluff tip to start out. Those are some typical places you can look for fish in the wintertime. We're going to let Matt talk a little bit more about that today. And he's also going to cover a few things with his electronics and what to look for. So come along with us. Hopefully we catch some fish. It's a beautiful day. It's supposed to warm up to about 50 degrees, hopefully. Right now the air temp's about 39 and water temp is 44 degrees. So come along with us. We'll see what we can do. Well, Matt is putting hurting on the walleye. This is his third walleye in this one little cut here. So I don't know if they just like that new Northern Secret. I mean, that could be. What do you think?
They're wanting it. You know, play around with your cadences. Every one of them has hit it on a pause. I've been pausing it, you know, really not that long, but getting some pauses in there, 2 to 3 seconds long, and these walleye are coming unglued for this thing.
Tell them what you're throwing.
I'm throwing a Megabass +1 Junior in the Northern Secret color, and you know the fish are just loving it. And, you know, it's a newer bait, newer color, so it may be something that they're not used to seeing, but they're coming unglued for it today. Right here on the live scope, hopefully comes back to it, but we've got a Rapala ice jig, and we're dropping down to him. And he just swam up to it, looked at it, and then he swam off to the left. So what you guys want to do is when you're out here looking, just always have your jig. Sometimes they're going to be suspended. You can see the bait coming up. We'll give it some slack line, then we can just hold it wherever the fish are in the column, and you'll see some maybe come to it. And as you can see the bait going up and down, and we just drop it to the bottom, and a fish came up and looked at it. And on your 2D sonar, if you don't have a live scope, you can see on your 2D, this is what your bait will be looking like right here. It'll come down and it'll make these lines from the jigging, and then if you're just playing with it, it'll do something like this, and then when the fish comes up, they're gonna have more of a red return.
You know, we carry Megabass products, but we also have access to some really neat colors and some stuff that you may not see in the area. For instance, we just got this color in here. This is one of my favorite baits from Megabass. It's an X80 trick darter. But this is a really interesting color. I'm not going to even say the name because you guys can find it pretty easy. It'll make you do a little bit of scavenger hunt. But we're really excited to throw this winter and spring. You know, with this chart back and translucent body and red head, could really put a hurting on them. So check out our website at modernoutdoortackle.com, and you can always check our live inventory on there and see what we have in stock. Guys, so I'm not shitting you here, okay? We've been having a little bit of a running joke because a guy told us he was catching 8-pounders jigging an A-rig, okay? And those of you apparently that have been jigging A-rigs are not gonna laugh at this, but I was kind of being a smartass at the front of the boat, and I got my A-rig in. I said, I'm gonna jig up an 8-pounder, and I dropped my A-rig down. And I start jigging this thing up, and I pull about 7 or 8 fish up to my A-rig. And they're all now suspended about 20, 30 feet all over my A-rig. I'm just up and down, up and down. So Matt ties on a spoon and drops down into that school and just whacks the smallmouth. So I'm pretty sure we just chummed up some fish with an A-rig. And a pretty nice smallmouth at that. Have any of you guys ever jigged with an A-rig? We want to know about it. He'll show you this fish in just a second. Pretty nice little smallmouth. Awesome. Let me go jig a few more up, and then we'll drop the dyno on them. Nice one. A nice one.
Big one.
Megan.
It's a bigger one.
Oh, it's a brown one. You see it? Oh yeah, baby. Gotta love it, man. Look at it. Look at it, man. That's a nice one. Heck yeah. Bring him here. Oh. Oh yeah, baby!
Yeah. Nice smallmouth.
Little boy. All right, guys, so what's awesome about this is we're watching these fish eat it. I just lost a pretty nice spot, and I think this was the fish with it, because the mark, when that fish shot over, it looked big.
Yeah, we saw a bigger, you know, there was a smaller one, and we saw a bigger one on top of this tree, and we're like, oh, there's a big one. We flipped to it, you know, with the dyno response and the spoon, and
boom.
This big girl ate her.
All right, guys, that's the end of the day. Had a pretty nice day out there. We had a few engine problems, battery problems, and Matt's trying to get me to hold one of these fish, but you know the rule is you don't hold other people's fish. So I caught a spotted bass, lost a pretty nice one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Check out this brown one here. That's a nice fish. So guys, I mean, it's what, 30 something degrees out.
Yep.
Water temp's 44. There's plenty of nice fish to be caught. You just have to have the right stuff. Today, these fish came on War Eagle spoons, and we're gonna get them in the water. Hey, what's up guys? Don't exit the video yet. I want to show you something really cool that we've saved for the end of this video. We are custom painting 5 RK55 rock crawlers in some really, really awesome colors. And I've saved my favorite out of the 5 for the end of this video, and it's going to be this color combination right here. I think we're going to call it the blue chip. That's undecided, but it's an awesome custom painted rock crawler we're painting out of Oregon. So you're only going to be able to get them here in shop and on modernoutdoortackle.com. So check this bait out. It's going to be a really awesome color this spring. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and come back for more.